The stars, the church, and the cypress tree, the Starry Night. The cypress tree, a symbol of immortal life or life after death, which reminds us of death and mourning. This tree is a symbol of death in many European cultures because of its association with the Greek mythological character named Cyparissus, who accidentally killed his beautiful and tamed stag that Apollo had gifted him. This grief transformed Cyparissus into an evergreen tree to mourn his beloved stag forever. 11 yellow and white circular stars, signs of heavenly transcendence. A church, representing the painter's religious upbringing. Then, and roughly 1 year before his tragic suicide, was Van Gogh already figuring out the destiny he was to design for himself? In June 1889, Vincent van Gogh, the Dutch painter, completed one of his masterpieces called Starry Night. Van Gogh, who practiced post-impressionism, an originally French 1886 to 1905 style created in response to Impressionism, widely depicting natural scenery through light, in slightly distorted shapes, and in seemingly random colors. This 92 by 74 centimeters oil painting shows the view outside of Van Gogh's bedroom window at an asylum named Saint Paul, near Saint-Rémy, located in the Provence region of southern France. The painting contains sight of a village that was sketched from one of the hills above the asylum and added to it. The church is also Van Gogh's imaginary addition to the original scene. Why was Van Gogh at the asylum? Almost 6 months before this painting was created, in December 1888, Van Gogh had a mental breakdown due to a severe argument with his close friend and then roommate, Paul Gauguin, the French painter, sculptor, printmaker, ceramist, and writer. It's said that as a result of the rage ignited by this argument, Van Gogh cut off his own ear. Another scenario holds that Paul had probably attacked Van Gogh and had cut off his ear, but then they decide to keep it a secret and put the blame on Van Gogh himself to protect Gauguin. Immediately afterwards, and because of struggles with his mental health, Van Gogh voluntarily admitted himself to a mental asylum. In this asylum, he got a bedroom on the 2nd floor, and he was also allowed to use one of the ground floor empty rooms as his painting studio, an opportunity which marked the most productive period in his career. The scenes he came across during his 1-year stay in this asylum became the subject of a collection of his works known as the St. Paul Asylum Collection, with nearly 150 paintings. One of the interpretations written about this work considers Van Gogh's use of color blue to be influenced by the paintings of the 19th century French painter Eugène Delacroix, who created paintings on the subject of Jesus Christ with the predominant use of color blue. Many consider the addition of the image of a church to Van Gogh's painting, which was not present in the original scene, as a result of the religious theme considered by Van Gogh, especially depicting Christ in a symbolic manner. Of course, a lot has been said about the optical illusions caused by looking at this painting. The first one is that if you stare at a rotating circle for 30 seconds, and then immediately look at the stars in the painting, you will feel that they are rotating too. The second one is a figure of a spirit which is made up of clouds and stars. The Starry Night, which is widely known as Van Gogh's most important work, has been kept in the Museum of Modern Art since 1941. How did it get there? Nearly a year after the completion of this work, Van Gogh sent it out along some other paintings to his younger brother Theo. In 1891, and 6 months after Van Gogh's suicide at 37, Theo also passed away at 33, and his wife Johanna took over Van Gogh's heritage. From then on, this painting was sold and resold multiple times until 50 years later, when it was sold to the New York Museum of Modern Art, where it has lasted to date. Let's take a look at other paintings of Van Gogh's Asylum collection. Today, most of the paintings in this collection are kept at the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam. Anyways, don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends to support me for creating more. And please put down your interpretation of this painting in the comments below. Especially, let me know if you've ever visited this masterpiece up close. Thank you for your support, and goodbye.